Chelsea begin talks with Juventus for the world-class centre-back Matthias de Ligt. Hello there guys, welcome to Football Forensics, a place where we talk all things football. So if you are a Chelsea fan, in today's video I have some pretty exciting news because we are going to be talking about the possible transfer of Matthias de Ligt to Chelsea. Now before we do begin, if you do find this type of content interesting, please do consider subscribing and hitting the bell notification to be notified of future uploads. Anyway, with all that out of the way, let's get started. Okay, so starting off today's video, it is no surprise that Chelsea are in the hunt for a new centre-back because at the end of the previous season, the likes of Antonio Rudiger and Andreas Christensen did decide to unfortunately make the shift to other clubs. Rudiger going to Real Madrid and Christensen to Barcelona. So because of all this, Chelsea are severely lacking in the central defence, and naturally they have been linked to some top stars such as the Sevilla centre-back Jules Koundé, Nathan Ake, the former Chelsea academy player who did make the switch to Manchester City, and surprisingly the Juventus world-class centre-back Matthias de Ligt. So with regards to Jules Koundé, as all of you all might be knowing, he was very heavily linked with a move to Chelsea last season. However, despite agreeing personal terms with the player, the move did collapse because Chelsea were unfortunately unable to agree on the fee for the player with the club. Now the same thing seems to be happening this season as well because Sevilla are apparently holding on for a fee of around £65 million for the French centre-back. And with the likes of Barcelona also showing interest in the player, it does seem like Chelsea are exploring other options such as Matthias de Ligt. So let's take a look at this post published by Planet Football. Okay, so this post basically states that Fabrizio Romano, the main man when it comes to all the transfer stories and gossips, has confirmed that Chelsea have already begun talks with Juventus for the possible transfer of the world-class centre-back Matthias de Ligt to Chelsea. And on his Twitter account, the Italian did go on to state that Juventus would hold out for a pretty big fee for their star centre-back. With his release clause already set at around 120 million euros, it would take a lot from Chelsea to try and sign the star centre-back. However, it must be noted that because Thomas Tuchel is already a very big fan of the Dutch wonderkid, Chelsea may be more likely to splash the cash on the Dutch wonderkid rather than the French centre-back Jules Koundé. Okay, so personally, I do think that both Jules Koundé and Matthias de Ligt are both world-class centre-backs with a lot of potential. However, as a Chelsea fan, if I did have to choose between the two, there is no doubt that I would go for Matthias de Ligt because at the age of around 18 or 19, I can't remember exactly guys, but at that age he managed to captain a side in the Champions League semi-finals, which goes to show his mentality and his composure in even the biggest games in world football. So because of all this, there is no doubt that he would absolutely flourish in the Premier League with a team like Chelsea. And when you do also take into account his characteristics with the fact that he loves to make passes, interceptions and also blocks, I do think he will be the perfect replacement for somebody like Antonio Rudiger. So yeah guys, I'm personally extremely excited about this possible transfer story of Matthias de Ligt to Chelsea, and I will definitely keep you guys updated on this story as it develops in the upcoming weeks. So do let me know in the comments your thoughts on this possible move by Matthias de Ligt to Chelsea FC, and also do let me know your thoughts on whether you would prefer either Jules Koundé or Matthias de Ligt. And please do drop a like if you did find this video useful. Stay safe and I will catch you guys in the next one.